Have you ever wondered why some people seem to flourish in life while others struggle? Could it be that their environment plays a significant role? Our environment shapes us in ways in which a plant grows. A seed, given the right conditions, the right soil, the right amount of sunlight and water, can grow into a beautiful, thriving plant. But change those conditions, and that same seed might struggle to sprout, let alone flourish. Let's consider the story of Alex. Alex grew up in a community where negativity and pessimism were the norm. The environment was toxic, flourish. Let's consider the story of Alex. Alex grew up in a community where negativity and pessimism were the norm. The environment was toxic, flourish. And it was difficult to see beyond it. The impact was significant. Alex struggled with self-esteem issues, and personal growth seemed like a distant dream. But then, a change occurred. Alex moved to a different city, a place where positivity and optimism were embraced. The people were supportive, the atmosphere was nurturing, and the attitude was one of growth and improvement. It was a stark contrast from the environment Alex had known. In this new environment, Alex began to flourish. The positive surroundings acted as a catalyst for his personal development. He started to see himself in a new light, his confidence grew, and he began to set and achieve personal goals. The change was remarkable. It was as if Alex had been a seed planted in poor soil, struggling to grow, and then suddenly transplanted into a fertile garden where he could thrive. As Alex's story illustrates, the environment plays a profound role in personal development. It can either hinder or foster growth. It can either dampen our spirits or inspire us to reach new heights, so it's crucial to ensure that our environment is one that nurtures and encourages growth. So when we talk about personal development, we cannot overlook the power of the environment. It's not just about what we do or how hard we try, it's also about where we do it, and the atmosphere that surrounds us. As we can see, the environment plays a critical role in personal development. But what about time? Time, an essential commodity that we often take for granted. But how does it influence our personal development journey? Let's ponder upon the story of a gardener. He invests his time wisely, planting seeds, watering them, and patiently waiting for them to bloom. He doesn't expect immediate results, he understands that growth takes time. Now let's draw parallels to personal development. He invests his time wisely, planting seeds, watering them, and patiently waiting for them to bloom. He doesn't expect. Just like the gardener, we must invest our time wisely, nurturing our minds, cultivating our skills, and patiently waiting for the fruits of our labor to manifest. Consistency and patience are key ingredients here. Every minute we invest in ourselves is a seed planted, and with time, it'll bloom into a beautiful flower, a better version of ourselves. Time indeed is a crucial player in personal development. A well-spent time is a step closer to a better version of ourselves. But can we achieve personal growth without harmony? Imagine an orchestra playing without harmony, a cacophony of sounds, right? Similarly, personal development without harmony is likely to result in chaos. Harmony, in its essence, is the concept of balance and unity. It's about finding that sweet spot where different elements come together to create a beautiful symphony. In the context of personal development, harmony is not just a concept. Think of life as a beautiful painting. Each brush stroke represents a different aspect of our lives: personal, professional, physical, and mental. Now, if we were to focus on one color, one stroke, the painting would lose its depth and beauty. It would be unbalanced. This is what happens when we focus solely on one aspect of our lives and neglect the others. The painting of our life becomes skewed and unattractive. The same applies to personal development. We need to find a balance between our personal and professional lives. While our careers are important, they should not overshadow our personal lives. Our relationships, hobbies, and passions are equally essential in shaping who we are. Next, we have our physical and mental health. Like two sides of a coin, they are intertwined and equally important. Just as we exercise to maintain our physical health, we need to nurture our minds with knowledge and positive thoughts for our mental well-being. Finally, let's talk about the harmony between our aspirations and actions. Dreams are wonderful, they give us something to look forward to, a reason to push harder. However, without action, they remain just that, dreams. We need to align our actions with our aspirations to turn those dreams into reality. In essence, harmony in personal development is about creating a balance between these different areas of our lives. It's about understanding that each aspect holds its own importance and contributes to our overall growth. Harmony, thus, is a crucial component of personal development. But should we just rush in headfirst without any caution? As the saying goes, look before you leap. This also applies to our personal development journey. Imagine this. You're so engrossed in your pursuit of personal growth that you forget to take a step back, to take a breather. You're setting goals that are sky high, not realizing that they're slightly out of reach. You're working tirelessly, neglecting other aspects of your life. This is where caution comes. You're working tirelessly, neglecting other aspects of your lives into play. Caution is that gentle reminder to slow down, to reassess, and to make sure we're not pushing ourselves too hard. It's the voice in the back of our minds that tells us that it's okay to take a break, to reevaluate our goals, and to make sure they're realistic and achievable. Think about it this way. You wouldn't drive a car at full speed without occasionally checking your mirrors, would you? The same principle applies to our personal development journey. We need to exercise caution and regularly check in with ourselves to ensure we're on the right track. Let's consider burnout, for instance, a common pitfall of not exercising caution. It's like running a marathon without pacing yourself. Eventually, you'll run out of steam and end up exhausted, unable to continue. By exercising caution, we can avoid burnout and ensure that we're pacing ourselves properly. Moreover, being cautious helps us maintain balance in our lives. It's easy to get so wrapped up in personal development that we neglect other important areas of our lives like relationships, hobbies, and self-care. Caution reminds us to keep everything in check, to make sure we're not sacrificing one aspect of our lives for another. So personal development is not just about growth, but also about exercising caution. It's about setting realistic goals, avoiding burnout, and ensuring a balanced approach to life. Remember, it's a journey, not a race. It's about taking steady, measured steps towards our goals, not sprinting towards the finish line. It's about enjoying the process, not just the end result. So, personal development is not just about growth, but also about exercising caution. Remember, it's a journey, not a race.